times when I'm vending at festivals, people will be like, wow, your colors are so bright. And I'm like, yeah, I use Dharma trading company. I've been an artist since I was a kid. My grandfather was a painter, and he wasn't able to make a living at it, but he was very talented. He mostly did abstract painting. I just was really inspired by him. So I got into drawing and painting. And then at some point when I was a teenager, I knew that I was meant to do something with art. You know, I tried sculpture, I tried graphic design, but none of it ever really felt right. And when I got into tie-dye, it all felt very natural. Everything just like clicked. It's kind of like, okay, you know, this is what I'm supposed to do. If you're tie-dyeing, you want to use Procyon dye. Dharma has a really wide range of colors. So these are just 4 of my favorites. I really love the Better Black, Parakeet, Lilac, and Amethyst. Before that, I didn't really, the art didn't really support me. I kind of had to work other jobs. So it's been about 3 years now that I've been doing it full time. It's like my only source of income. But I didn't get into art for the money. You know, art is something I'm passionate about. And so to just be able to, like, you know, have a roof over my head and feed myself and, you know, have a little fun every once in a while. Online, I have a website, and I do a lot of festivals in Northern California. Sometimes I'll vend at, like, you know, Dead & Company or whatever the latest rendition of The Dead is. I'll just set up in the parking lot. I make a lot of kids' clothing too, and you know, the kids kind of have like a really pure reaction, like, to arts in general. Like, even when I used to paint, like, the kids would be like, oh my God, look at that. Sometimes I have people that, like, they let me be creative. They're just like, just go for it. And those are like my favorite people to make stuff for. Sometimes some of my best pieces are the ones that I make when it's like late at night and I'm just channeling something, and I use, because yeah, sometimes I work like very intuitively in the moment, but I also use like the knowledge that I have. I think that because I already was an acrylic painter, that gave me like a leg up when I got into tie-dye. Like, I already had an understanding of color and how it works. The main difference really is, like, with painting, at least with acrylics, you can kind of like stack the color on top of each other. But with the dye, like, the colors bleed differently, and a lot of times you just really only have like one shot.
Sort of doing a rainbow.
But there's still always that kind of like surprise element. That's why a lot of tie-dyers compare like opening your tie-dyes to Christmas morning. You have to like release some control, especially with like the ice dye. Like, a lot of times you don't really know. But when you get it, when you like get that one, that's like really amazing feeling to be like, wow, I made that. But those ones that you get that are like that are really special. Well, I've been using Dharma products since I first started tie-dyeing. When I got a job for a tie-dye company, that was what they used. Hi, I'm MelRose, and these are my Dharma essentials. The customer service has always been really good. I know a lot of the employees by name. Everyone's just really friendly, and I really appreciate that. Sodium alginate, I use this to thicken my dyes. Everything I've gotten has been really good, all the colors. They have like over 100 colors or something. I have probably like 70% of the colors. And I love like all the blanks. It's like a one-stop shop. I love the freedom that comes with being an artist. I get to set my own schedule. Don't really have to answer to anyone. Just like making art that makes people happy. When I go work festivals, I see people try on my clothes and they just get really happy, and just the fact that I can like bring other people joy, that's something that really makes me feel fulfilled.